Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth, looking at 72. Nice day. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds. We are going to get the possibility of a quick rain coming through afternoon, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Other than that, we look to be okay. There's some sun coming out, 72. Tomorrow, all sun and 72. And, we are rolling right in from spring to summer. We love it.
Rolling. June 6th already. Wow.
Yeah, don't see, I was having this conversation with my buddy Josh yesterday, and we just, gotta slow it down, Cande.
Slow this train down. What's going on?
Especially like the kids right now are finishing up school. The girls will have finals next week. Elijah finishing up school, before you know it, end of June. We got to slow it down a little bit.
I couldn't agree more. Please. And Maeve, let me enjoy her, please, universe. She's going to be a year old in September already.
That's pretty wild.
Wild?
Yeah. That'll be happening very soon. You will have a 1-year-old granddaughter in September. That's
unbelievable. It's crazy.
Yeah.
There'll be a big party to follow. You know that.
Oh, yes. I can't wait to hear about it and get the invite in the mail. I'm excited for that.
I didn't think you'd want to be invited.
I always want to be invited. You want to be
You just
asked.
Don't want to come.
That's right. You want to be asked to the dance, Cande.
You just don't want to go.
We'll see. Hey, you never know. Depending on the weather and the weekend, you just don't know who might show up to the birthday party, Cande.
No, you don't. And then I was thinking, because, I did the little induction of my friend to the Radio Hall of Fame for WCWP, and they were saying, do you want to have this? They wanted to nominate me for next year. And I thought, I'm going to have to ask Phathead if that happens to induct me.
Oh,
That's
my
gonna
God.
Bother a lot of other people. Maybe they won't, and I won't have this problem.
I just got butterflies. All right. So let's discuss this for a second. You obviously said, yes, I would love to be nominated.
I didn't say that. I said it really doesn't matter to me. It won't make my life better one way or another. I mean, it's nice. My kids would love it. But I'm okay without having it.
Since you brought it up, I have to say, on my side, I feel the same. Now, okay, I went to Hofstra, and I went to Hofstra Radio now Hofstra Radio was around for a while before I got there, a long time. But it went under a complete overhaul, and I was in like the first year or the second half of the first year of the overhaul when Bruce Avery took over, and unfortunately he's no longer with us. He passed away recently. And a lot of people may know him he was a meteorologist on News 12, and he took over the radio department, completely revamped it, blew it up into what it is today. Just incredible. And they redid it and everything, and I was so proud to be a part of it, and it started the love of radio for me, and now here I am, almost 30 years later. And Cande, not once have I been contacted or anything by Hofstra.
Well, you know what happened, and they've switched it now because people were getting very, very upset. At least at my college, they were nominating people who volunteer, come to homecoming, give out big bucks, to the alumni from the Alumni Association. And if you weren't doing any of that, you weren't getting in.
And I think that's the case.
That's
really
the
do.
case. And now they said, you know what? There's a lot of talented people that graduated from this station. And we got to stop that because not everybody lives near there. Not everybody has time to volunteer. This is crazy. So they switched it up a bit and opened up the reins. So here we go.
Cande, if you are going to get inducted into the Post Radio Hall of Fame, your college.
Yes.
And you actually ask me, as I think you just did, to...
Well, I was thinking long and hard about this because I said, I really want you to, get up and induct me. But then I have, Ellen. Well, Kim had 3 people induct her, so maybe I'll have multiple. I'll have you and I'll have Ellen, and that'll be it. Maybe my son Casey or Evan, they can fight over that.
I would share the stage, of course. I would. That would be an honor. I would be
Right.
there with a suit on and ready to go. Yes.
Well, let's see what happens, because I know you do me right.
Yeah, absolutely. Gonna absolutely make you shine, even if I don't mean a word of it.
Hey, everything was going along so well. Why do you have to do that?
As a side note, I had, and I forget their names, but I want to mention that I had a couple, and we get this a lot at events, but I had a couple come up to me specifically yesterday at Salt Shack, and they were great. And they were not old, but they were older. They weren't 20. They were they looked to be, in their, let's call it 50s or whatever the case is, right?
Right.
And they come up and they start rattling off everything about us, and the guy's like, how's the tennis going, and how old are the kids now, and Candy's granddaughter. It's just, it was so great. It was so much fun. It was so great.
People are listening, because sometimes I think we're just talking to ourselves.
And, that's, I think, what makes it great is that it sounds like we are just chatting amongst ourselves and people are listening in.
Yes,
I think
and they apparently like it, and I thank them for that.
But we had it was a great time at Salt Shack yesterday, and some fantastic people. Just as a side note, next week, come down. We're there again Monday. I mean, it was awesome. I posted video on our Instagram and Facebook. You can check it out. What a great time. And yes, I think you should pursue your College Hall of Fame.
I'm not pursuing anything.
Well,
they ask. They don't.
Well, I thought they asked you.
I think somebody has to then nominate. It's a whole thing. I'm not getting wrapped up in all of that, okay?
All right.
All right.
Listen, you've been in the business over 40 years, kid.
It's a long time, and I don't need anybody to say, you're great. I already know that.
Yes, understood. But I will be there. I will.
I mean, look where I am.
You've made it to the mountaintop, baby. Look at you.
I do make myself laugh.
I will be there. I will be there for you if you get inducted. All right, I will.
Yeah,
I will be.
I know
there.
that. I know that. I was just saying. I knew how happy you would be hearing that.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. I can make anyone. And this is a compliment. Hold on.
How many times can you say "I" in 5 seconds?
Give me. My point is this. Give me the worst person of all time. I can spin it and make them shine.
All right.
Now,
you know what? This is taking a turn for worse. I'm going to think twice about this.
I didn't even get to the point.
Oh.
But now take someone as amazing as you, who has a career that has spanned over 40 years in a business. They think they've seen induction speeches. They haven't seen an induction speech like this.
All right. Settle down. Settle down now.
It's very exciting.
Have some time to worry about that.
I hope it works out for you. Okay?
It doesn't matter either way. It's okay.
All right. Candy, we have a lot to get to. 7:30, always playing a special song for everyone. Coming up at about 7:47, I had a run-in yesterday. That sounds bad. I accidentally met up with Barbecue Tom yesterday.
Were you in the hospital having surgery as well?
No, but we will get to it, discuss in just a little while. And, side note, you never read any excerpts of your induction speech. Would you like to?
Nah, it's already happened. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right.
I don't
fine.
feel like it.
Your next Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment coming up about 8:12. Got a beautiful day. We'll get up to 72. Mix of sun and clouds. Maybe a spot of rain in the afternoon. If it is, it's going to come through fairly quickly in the span of an hour or two. And tomorrow, 72 and sunny. Let's hit the roads, my country. 96.1.
Phathead and Candy in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.